I'm just kidding, guys. Here's the actual video. How's it going today, guys? So, got a little bit of a cold, stuffy nose, cold weather. So, I ended up going over to Cabela's, okay? And I was looking at some stuff, contemplating on getting some new stuff, and I see some stuff that they had for ice fishing. And I decided, okay, if I can use that for ice fishing, why can't I use it year round? So, what I ended up coming across were these propellers just on a plain Jane hook online for ice fishing. Drop it down, have the twist, give it a little bit of action in the water. So I thought to myself, I said, okay, hey, why don't we try to make something like that with a crappie jig attached? So I ended up buying a thing of the propellers. I'm cheap and use a sandwich baggie. And then a lot of people call them different things, but you got these beads that you would use for cat fishing, walleye fishing, whatever. So I grabbed some small ones, and I ended up taking and putting a 1/32 ounce jig head on some jig tying line that I had because I didn't feel like getting my pole stuff out. So how my thought process was working on this was, you take and you put the bead on after you have, obviously right now, after you have your jig on. So you put it on after you already have the line on there. You would obviously do this in reverse, but I sat here and I was contemplating my life choices on it, and I said, you know what? This should work. This should really work. So now you have your jig head, your bead, and your propeller, a helicopter, whatever the hell you want to call it. Now, we'll go back over here to, if you've seen my other videos, you know what this is. I'm not thinking of anything super special. I'm just going to grab a thing of bodies. I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to put it up on my crappie jig here, and we'll see how it looks. Obviously I like to go out and see if it actually functions, but it's a thought. It's a thought that matters, right? So instead of doing an overspin or an underspin, I was thinking, okay, you go to the store and they're selling those brackets, the overspin brackets that have the little automatic twister on there, okay? They're selling those for, you probably get 2 in a pack for $5, okay? I bought, these were, $4 for 100 and $2.99 for the thing of beads. Okay, obviously I already have all the jig heads and everything else, but if you think about it, if you ended up putting this in the water and you threw it out, the pressure of the water is going to push on your propeller, making this spin. You're going to get a little bit of action, a little bit of extra flash in the water with just the propeller. But you're going to have the pressure of the water pushing up on it, and it's pulling through the water at the same time. But then if you think about it, you're not getting snagged up, you're not getting twisted all up on it, your hook's not going to get all tangled up on it. It's already there. It's going to be slid down no matter what you do, because it's going to have that bead, it's going to drop it down. You're not going to have a whole bunch of extra mess. But then if you think about it, you're not out, your $5 or $2.50 or whatever you want to call it after you lose that one by catching it on a rock. catching on the stump. You know, I do a lot of crappie fishing, obviously, and how my mindset's working on this is, if you're out and you're fishing and you lose a bobber, okay, yeah, you're a little disappointed, but you know, you always got more. Okay, you always got more. I got stuff all over the place. You know, I'm sitting here and I got all these jigs that I've tied up, just chilling. But if you sit here and you think about it, okay, you bought this for $4, $5, whatever the hell it was. I can't remember exactly. Actually, receipt. All right, so my box of peg floats. Okay, there's 6 in a bag. $2.29. Can't beat it for a slip bob. Can't beat it. I'm a Thill guy, but the problem is Thill's so outrageously priced now, and you only get 2 of them. Okay, so the propeller blades, these guys right here, $5.29. Okay, $5.29. The plastic beads. Okay, I know I could have went to Hobby Lobby, but I was already there, and I used Cabela's points. Didn't really care. $3.49. Okay, so, and look how many rigs you're going to be able to do with just this. There's 100 in each pack. You can't really beat it. Okay, so after you're all said and done and you think about it, you can already have these pre-made if you would like to have a leader. Some people do, some people don't. I don't prefer to do a leader. I prefer to run it, and then if I want to do something, you know, just like you were going to do a slip bob, you throw on your tie or whatever, you throw on your propeller, your bead, throw on your crappie jig, and you're all set. But in all actuality, this should work in the water process. The water is going to be pushing. This is going to be spinning, running through the water. I do have some more videos that I'm going to get ready to do here soon. Ended up getting another crappie mold to pour some more crappie molds, some crappie jig molds. Right now that's out in the truck because we were going to pour last night. Didn't happen, it was too cold. So we're going to end up pouring some today, but ended up getting some size 4 hooks for just pouring. When we end up getting down to it, I mean, this guy right here is going to be a new crappie jig, and then you can make these as much as you want. I get a lot of some of the stuff I get for free. Some people, you know, help me out, say, hey, you know what, you're always out here fishing, you're always out doing this, you know, have a pack of 100 hooks for free, you know, just, you know, let me know how stuff works. A lot of people give me stuff to test out, but I was sitting here and I was thinking, and I said, you know what, this has got to work. Your body's going to be floating like this through the water. Even if you're going up and down, whatever the case might be, you're still going to have pressure on that propeller to sit there and make it spin. So, needless to say, with that, you know, just remember, guys, to like and subscribe, and, you know, got more videos coming.